10th class, hope you all are well. Today is your 6th assignment from chapter number 5, looping structures. So in this assignment there are one extensive question and 3 programs you have to write on the loose sheets. First question is explain do while loop with example. The do while loop statement, this is the answer of do while loop. Do while loop statement is used to implement loop structure when it is required to execute the loop at least once. Do, the syntax of do while loop is do, then you will write body of the loop, the statements you will write inside here and in the bracket, and then you will write while and then condition. Means the statements that are inside the body of the loop will be executed at once and then it will check the condition. The do while loop will check the condition in the end and it will execute the statements first. It is opposite to the while loop. So the while test condition is placed at the end of the loop so that the body of the loop is executed at least once whether the condition is true or false. Then there is the program that you have to write it. Instead of this program you can write any other program, but you will use do while loop. Here it has taken a variable that is n, the value of n is 97. Firstly it will print the character of 97. %c is used to print the character of 97. Then it will increment 97 plus 1, it means it will become 98, and then it will check the condition that 98 is less than or equals to 122. If it's true, then it will go back to a statement, otherwise if it's false then it will the program will terminate. On the next page, on page 106, there is the explanation of this program that you will write. You can write the explanation in your own words. Till here there is the answer of do while loop. Then there are 3 lab activities. There is a program. A class of 20 students takes an examination in which marks range from 1 to 100. Write a program to print the number of students passed and failed during passing marks are 33. So this is the simplest program. You will take the 2 variable k and m. K is used for the for loop and m is used for taking a value from the user. So the loop will execute 20 times from 1 to 20. That's why we have written k is equals to 1 and less than equals to 20. Then it will take a value from the user, so that's why we have used scanf function. After that we have a condition. Okay, if marks are greater than or equals to 33, then it will print pass, otherwise it will print pass and fail. Next program is write a program that print a line of 60 static sign. 60 static sign will be printed here. A variable n is taken. A new line, blank line will be printed here. Value of n is 1. Do, it will print static sign. Then the value of n is incremented to 1. N plus 1, 1 plus 1, 2, it becomes 2. Then it will check the condition. If 2 is less than or equals to 60, if it is less, then it will go back to printf statement where static sign will be printed, and if it is false, then the program will be terminated. Next is write a program that print the table of square of all the numbers from 1 to 10. It means 1 to 10 number and their square will be printed as it's shown in the question. 3 variables we have taken. The value data type of variables are integer, n, k and square are the 3 variables. And here we have n for the loop. Value of n is 1 till 10, means this loop will execute 10 times. Square is equals to 1. Then there is nested loops are used here. For n is equals to 1 is the one loop, and for k is equals to 1 is another loop. So this k loop will be executed till the value of n. Okay? And then we have square plus k. The value of k will be increased with the square. Then print n and square. N means number will be printed, 1 to 10 number will be printed, and in front of them this square will be printed, and then program will be